This is Marcus Coolman Tool, and I'm continuing my video tour of the Scidiway Island State Park. And we're coming up on this little bridge that goes over part of the salt marsh. Now, I'm going to come up here, come to a part, and you'll see the high marsh with its salt flats surrounded by the black bulrush. Then we come to this, what I believe is an old sand dune, and it actually has some upland species. It has a live oak on it, which is this evergreen oak species. And now if we're in a truly large oak forest, those trees will be huge. And you also have some little teeny tiny pine trees on this thing. Who knows how old these trees are? The reason they're no bigger than they are is because this is just a little sandy hill surrounded by the salt water, and even once you get down to the water table level, that ground is too saturated for these upland species to dig their roots down into it, and plus that water is salty. Now we come back to the salt marsh. Now we're going to see a really kind of a microcosm of transitions. We have the upland species, and the upland, it goes to that juncus, which is in the high marsh, and then you have, as you go downhill, you notice that the juncus plants get bigger. Now the reason they're getting bigger is that the high areas of the marsh, you get salt deposited, but the salt gets washed away. The salt gets deposited, but it floods enough to deposit salt, but it doesn't flood long enough for the salt that's there to get washed away, and so those juncuses tend to be small. Then you get to this transition. As you get lower down the marsh, you get wetter and wetter and wetter, and then you start picking up saltgrass, or Spartina is the genus name of this plant. And so you have this transition. Now the same thing happens kind of up high in the salt marsh, where you or the higher end of where the Spartina is. The plants tend to be shorter, and the reason they're shorter is because there's higher salt content in the soil. As you get down closer to the creek, the plants will get taller. And this is just another one of these little drainage areas where water was able to come in. And you know what? I'm thinking these are not sand dunes. You know what these are? This is a canal. This is a drainage canal. Someone was trying to drain this at one time, and they put in a canal here, and because these hills are going all along this ditch. That's what this is. This is a man-made structure, and that's just the spoil from when they dug that canal, trying to. I don't know why they dug the canal, because you can't drain a salt marsh because it floods every day, twice a day. Anyway, I'm not sure why they did that, but that is a canal. Anyway, we come onto the upland here, and we start picking up more of the upland species. We still have this black rush. We have the sea daisy and all mixed in with the black rush, and we also start picking up more of these junipers. I want to show you a holly that's in here. If I can get close enough to it, it's even got berries on it. Let's see. This is Yopon holly, and the berries turn red in the later in the fall and even into the winter. But that's one of our native hollies, a Yopon holly. Anyhow, I'll talk to you later. God bless.